Hi, this is Mr. Shumway. This video clip explains some simple concepts about the Pythagorean theorem. For example, if I cut a 17-inch square tile diagonally from corner to corner, the cut edge is how long? So here's a square, and each of these sides is 17. But if I want to make some fancy patterns, I may need to cut one like that. So let's find out how long that side is. So I do 17 squared plus 17 squared equals that third side squared. So 17 squared is 289. And adding those two together gives me 587. Yeah, that didn't seem right. I wrote that down wrong. That's 578. Because 9 plus 9 is 18. Okay, good. Anyways, so that if that equals x squared, then if I take the square root of each side, x equals the square root of 578, which the calculator says is 24 almost exactly. So if the side is about 1.5 feet, the diagonal is about 2 feet. So if you're building a rectangular home foundation, and one side is 26, one is 48, if we want to make sure everything's set up with 90-degree corners, then this side should measure out what? Just so we can check to see if we made it square, make the corners square. So 26 squared plus 48 squared equals the diagonal squared. Okay, so if we square 26 is 676, and 48 squared is 2,304. Add those together and we get 2,980. So if that equals x squared, take the square root of each side, and x equals the square root of 2,980, which says 54.6. Well, so 0.6 of a foot, so I said 0.6 times 12, and that gives me about 7 inches. So 54 feet and 7 inches is what that should measure if you have set it up nice and square. The reason to set it up nice and square is so when you put in things like boards and tiles and things that are square, that they will fit. Like cabinets also. A right triangle has one side with a length of 9 feet and one side with a length of 8 feet. What's the third side? So if that's a 90 degree, so we have 8 squared plus 9 squared equals something squared. So that'd be 64 plus 81, and that equals 145. The square root of 145 is 12. So to the nearest tenth, that'd be 12 feet.